Ghost Cat
Ghost cat.
by Eve Bunting. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
A ghost cat.
Ghost cat.
My name is
Sailor Boy.
Ghost Cat by Eve Bunting. I'm a cat. A ghost cat. I live in the Port Carrick Lighthouse with my friend.
I live in the Port Carrick Lighthouse with my friend,
Miss Maggie McCullen.
Maggie McCullen.
She has been the lighthouse keeper for many years. I was her ordinary cat once, and when I passed away, I made my decision not to leave. So here I am. The people in Port Carrick are proud of Miss Maggie.
Carrick are proud of Miss Maggie.
She keeps that big light going.
She keeps that big light going.
They say, never misses a night.
Never misses a night.
Without her, there'd be boats.
There'd be boats.
Smashed to pieces on the rocks. You can't count the lives Miss Maggie and her light have saved. Boats often pass close to the lighthouse.
Boats often
Then sound their
Boats often pass close to the lighthouse and sound their horns
to thank her. Aye, the people of Port Carrick murmur, but it's a
Aye, the people of Port Carrick murmur.
terrible, lonely life she lives out there.
But it's a terrible, lonely life in that life she lives out there.
All by herself in that lighthouse.
By herself in that lighthouse.
They don't know about me, Sailor Boy.
Sailor Boy.
I can be visible or invisible, whichever and whenever I choose. It's fun.
It's fun.
I like daytimes in the lighthouse.
Daytime in the lighthouse.
But I like nighttimes more, when the sun sets red on the horizon and dusk drapes itself over the ocean.
It drapes itself over the ocean.
Our duties begin. Miss Maggie and I climb the 50 steps, round and round and round, to the lighthouse tower. She does all she needs to do to start the big beacons that it shines its warning across the dark ocean. I watch. I know it all by heart. Miss Maggie pets me. You could run this lighthouse by yourself, Sailor Boy. You're one smart cat. I know. Now and then we have visitors who pay to see the lighthouse.
Now and then we have visitors who pay to see the lighthouse.
Imagine. I make myself invisible and tease them with ghostly purrs or a little scratch at an ankle.
Ghostly purse or a little scratch at an ankle.
Sometimes I even tug on a shoelace till it comes loose, or drag a tissue out of an open purse. Such fun to watch their faces. If Miss Maggie sees, she frowns at me, and I stop. But one day, a man stepped on my ghost tail, and I let out a howl. The visitors stared all around, and someone said in a scared whisper, "What was that?" Miss Maggie calmed them. "Oh, sometimes a crow lands on top of the tower and screeches." All was well again, except for my tail. Time passes. Visitors come and go. Today, Sissy Curry, a niece to Miss Maggie, has come for a visit. I thought she was a little foolish, for I could see a storm was
I thought she was a little foolish, for I could see a storm
brewing.
was brewing.
She was to leave before
She was to leave
dark,
before
but
dark,
it's dark
but
already,
dark
and the
already,
wind is
and
screaming, and the
wind
sea is
screaming,
snarling at the
sea
rocks.
is snarling at the rocks.
Now she has to stay the night. I stay invisible. Sometimes visitors make too much of a fuss over me. Sissy, Miss Maggie says, it's time for me to go up and light the light. She leaves her niece at the kitchen
She leaves her niece at the kitchen
fire with a cup of hot cocoa. Then she and I hurry up the steps to the tower, round and round and round. But catastrophe! In her haste, Miss Maggie trips on step 30 and can't get up. It's my ankle, she groans. It might be broken. Sissy, she calls. Sissy, come and help me. Sissy, Sissy! But her niece can't hear through the shriek of the wind and the battery.
But her niece can hear through the shriek of the wind
Of the waves.
and the battery ring of the waves.
I take a minute to comfort my friend, laying my face against her. Hers. Then I become visible and leap down all the steps to fetch Sissy.